Hey guys, my name is SickofVOT1 and welcome back to Let's Play Punch-Out Wii. It has been a while since I recorded. Break went just fine. Anyway, I'm going to be changing the format of this Let's Play. I'm not going to be doing the challenges after completing a circuit in the interest of finishing the title defense before the end of the year. Anyway, here's Glass Joe. As you can see, he's got headgear over his face. Interestingly enough, you can get the same thing if you lose 100 fights in this game, which I'm not going to do because screw that. No, I don't want to do that. I'll get in more into that a little later.
Je viens te chercher. Allons enfants.
Alright, so as you can see, Glass Joe has gotten significantly tougher here by the fact that you cannot hit him in the face. You can only hit him in the stomach. Hitting him there in the headgear will be ineffective, but you can knock it off by using a star punch, and as you can see, you hit him in the face a few times, and then when his headgear glows yellow, you can hit him in the stomach to get a star punch. He also gets an additional uppercut attack where he kind of delays it in an attempt to trick you out. So there's that. But the one-hit knockdown thing still stands. Now, for what I hear, I've never gotten the headgear in this game, and I don't intend to do that because, again, screw that noise. I'm not going to lose 100 battles on purpose. It won't prevent you from getting hit in the face, it will just increase your defense. So, yeah. People have reportedly lost to Glass Joe on their first time in title defense because they weren't expecting him to get as good as he was. Obviously, he's not as good as, like, Mr. Sandman at the end of Contender mode, but he is still a little trickier. And his Liberté taunt, I think from here on out, after he does taunt, he's going to be a little more cautious so that you don't knock him down. Also, as you can see, I keep getting tricked out by his uppercuts here, and I know I should be ashamed of that, but I'm not. It can be tricky. Just take a look out for his punches. He also has one more attack that I think he's going to do pretty soon. Oh, he's doing it right here. He's kind of doing a fidgety jab. It's like he goes back and forth. I'm not sure what makes sure he does that long, but just block it and you'll be fine.
Ma tête est en pleine forme, mais mon estomac est en bouillie.
All right, champ. Glass Joe's trying to fool you with his hooks. Wait for him to punch, and then get out of the way.
You know, Doc, I told him that already. Or I told the audience, whatever. Back to the fight at hand. I think I've exhausted all my knowledge of this fight. Well, there are star punches you can get. Like with the other fight, you can just punch him while in the right time while he's doing his uppercuts, and I think it might actually be easier to do it that way because, I don't know, because there's less lag in returning back to your starting position when you're punching compared to when you're trying to dodge. I know, I'm getting hit by that delayed uppercut too many times, but yeah, it is tricky. Okay, just look for when his head is facing down to the ground, and then you'll know that he's gonna do that, but you could probably have gathered that on your own by now. Anyway, I don't want to do homework. I'm not doing homework. Anyway, yeah. Again, if you want to know what it's like to fight with the headgear on, lose 100 fights. I think this will also be in exhibition mode, but yeah, be my guest. And just so you know, not every title defense fight is going to be as gimmicky as this one. I mean, it's gimmicky, but I do like it because it forces you to be a little more, change your tactics a little bit. For a lot of these title defense matches, actually, you can use roughly the same tactics as you did before, but you just need to be wary of different attacks that your opponent has for you. A lot of people consider title defense to be pretty tricky, but I've done the fights a bunch of times, and I actually find them to be quite enjoyable. And title defense is a lot more fun than contender mode, if you ask me. And here... Oh, wait, I didn't get it yet. Here we go. Forgot I didn't get the... whatever.
always take a whooping. Hands off, baby. Ain't no one touching your bells.
Okay, as I was saying, what was I saying? Most of the knockouts, not knockdown, there's a difference. Most of the knockout animations are actually quite similar to before, mostly just an aesthetic change, but there are a couple that do change a bit, and I will point those out when we get that far. Von Kaiser time! Von Kaiser's got a new haircut, and he seems generally more confident. So, yeah, like I said, not all title defense fights center around adding a gimmick to a fighter, which that would get kind of old if it did it like that, so let's see how Von Kaiser has changed. I mean, like I said, he's more confident, but we'll see how that plays out in the ring in just a little bit. Alright, Von Kaiser, show us what Germany can do. Soon. Come on. Alright, let's take a look. As the thing you'll notice right off the bat is that he's a lot more confident, like I said. He's still got that clockwork punch, and he's got an uppercut, which is roughly the same as his uppercut from before. He actually has a second uppercut, which we'll get into in a little bit. And he also has that quick jab. I don't think he had that before. And like Glass Joe, he actually has the ability to fake his uppercuts. His uppercut from the right is a bit more delayed, so be careful of that. Well, actually, Glass Joe didn't fake his uppercuts, he just delayed them. But this guy does fake his uppercuts, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Also, he no longer does his mommy taunts. So, I think that's characteristic. That's him growing as a boxer and getting a little more confidence. Get confidence, stupid! You may remember me from such Let's Plays. Oh, and he's also got this. After knocking him down, he will do this thing called the Von Kaiser Bomb, I believe its name is, where he runs up from the ring and tries to do an overhead smash, which will knock you down instantly if it hits you. He does this after getting up from every knockdown, and he will sometimes do this a little later. As you can see, he's faking his uppercuts there. You'll be able to tell if he's faking it if you don't hear, like, a clicking sound. A lot of people call it a shotgun sound, but I don't really... Okay, maybe I see it a little bit, but it sounds more like gears clicking to me. I guess people think it's a shotgun because, you know, it's Germany. They're known for their warfare and their shock. I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's World War II, and what else has Germany done in terms of warfare? Yeah, dodge the right way, because he can do it either way. Dodging the wrong way will get you knocked down. Yeah.
Das ist Boxen, Little Mac, und kein Tantencafé.
Hey, Mac, baby. Von Kaiser used to be a fighting instructor. Maybe he should have been the student.
He had to have been a student at some point. I don't know what the joke is here. So as you can see, Von Kaiser has gotten to be a much more well-rounded fighter with a wider variety of attacks and a little more self-awareness. Should probably also point out that in contender mode, I mean, this is title defense mode. In title defense mode, if you throw a star punch while your opponent isn't distracted, more likely than not they will dodge it, wasting your star punch. Okay. So, you get most of your star punches from countering his attacks. I don't think you can counter his quick jabs, or if you can, then I've forgotten about it since. And you can actually also counter his fake uppercuts in order to get star punches. So that is cool and something you might want to look out for. You can't counter his Kaiser Bomb. Do not try. You will not be happy with the results if you try to counter his Kaiser Bomb. Just dodge it like that. It's easy! Just like Link in the Faces of Evil. No, this game is... I'm not going to talk about that game because... whatever. I think you can also block his jabs. You can block most jabs. Kaiser, stop trying with that Kaiser Bomb. I know it's coming. I'm gonna dodge it. Ah, joy. Joy in the ring. I thought he was gonna get knocked down there. I mean, at the time, I thought he was gonna get knocked out. from that, but such is not the case, unfortunately. I gotta go another round with him. No, I don't. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him! You gonna come at me? You gonna come at me, bro? You gonna come at me, Germany? No! You are... Well, you are, but, it's not gonna be a problem, because, I got this in the bag! Not with that punch, but, with a punch, this one. Yeah, like I said, pretty similar knocked-out animation to his old one. Mech seems pretty happy about it. He got to see the knockout animation. I actually did better in this one than with Glass Joe. Weird.
They say defending the belt is harder than getting it. I say you're awesome.
Anyone who's played this mode can attest to that, especially later on. I mean, yeah, you know, I'll get into that later. We're in the minor circuit for now. This is actually considered World Circuit B. Major circuit opponents are World Circuit A, and World Circuit opponents are World Circuit S. Anyway, in the next episode, we're going to be fighting Disco Kid and King Hippo. We're going to see what they bring new to the table. Take care!